横綱の歌ってかまぼこみたいだって板についてるもの。
It's gonna be one of those days. I guess I'll have to zoom out. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's starting off like one of those streams. Yeah, this stream is brought to you by Little Bo Pills, the preferred beverage of Planet Arrakis. Get out my drink! This is what we drink on Dune today. That's right. And dogs. We drink dogs.
What?
What's going on? Let me do the intro. Let me do that. I'm doing something.
Yes, subscribe. I will attend any.
What's going on? I'm doing something. Yes, subscribe.
I cut the lick. All right, send the bats. We got to do the bats. I know it's puppy time. Thank you so much for the new subs, the new follows. What's going on, everybody? We're doing Dune, and we're doing new beta code, and we're doing some new sound effects. There's all sorts of new fun things in here, and I'm going to show them to you guys. It's going to be fun. Thank you for popping out those bats. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, not YouTube. Slap, slap. She's going to hit me. We'll let all these crazy Twitch thingies finish, and then we'll boot it up and start doing the thing.
Jeffrey, you have to put on your gloves.
She's not wrong, though.
No.
She's not wrong at all.
Don't hurt them bones.
What?
We need help.
Oh my God, please, these people want to watch Dune.
I want a burger.
Anyways, here we go.
Are you gonna play now or what?
Oh my God, get him the fuck out of here, please.
You haven't even started yet.
I'm trying to start! Okay.
Wow, close up.
You may be selling. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I want people to play the game. Obviously, my interests, I don't make any money from selling the game as much as I am working on it. Believe it or not, that's not how it works. I'm working on it because I want it to sound really awesome, and we're getting there. It was already really cool, but now I think we've hit another new level here. We've all sorts of new sounds. We've got new ramp sounds, new resource collect sounds. We got a new ball save sound. I'm really excited to show that one off. I've stereo placed a lot of stuff, so things that occur like hard right and hard left now will happen hard left or hard right. Should a game really die and can't boot anymore if an update fails? I have not had that issue, and let me tell you, I have updated my game probably 50 times in the last week. What? Johnny, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs. It's already raining subscriptions. Whoa! You're doing it. We're gonna do the thing today. I had a worm hand in front of me, on top of me. Okay, get out of here. Everybody out. Fucking close the door. I'm doing something. Get away from that soldering iron. Holy Christ. Anyways, yes, it is the 50th. Let's talk about Jaws real quick, I guess. We should do that. I'm sad. Yeah, sure. I'm sad that that's the art package I think that the LE should have come with originally. I think that's what everybody wanted to a certain degree. What's up, Cammy? Good to see you. By the way, that's Cammy. Shout out to Cammy. Go follow her. Check her out. Yeah, so like that's what I wanted. I don't care about the glittery playfield. I'm not selling my Jaws to get one. I think that if you are in the market to get a Jaws, that is a better premium version of Jaws, in my opinion. That's the one I would get if I was going to buy Jaws and I didn't already have one. So yeah. The sticker is a selling point. That was so amazing when he was like, and you get this 50th anniversary commemorative like laminate sticker. Who gives a fuck about the sticker? That's ridiculous. I'm glad that they went ham on the original iconic poster artwork. Like that is like really what is all about. So yeah. Anyways, enough about Jaws. I think Jaws is an amazing game. If you haven't played Jaws, you should play it. If you want a great Elwyn pin, you should definitely check out a Jaws. I would pick Jaws. Jaws is in my top 4 or top 3 Elwyn games personally. So yeah, and plus there's the 1.0 code update. I'm gonna try to get to the wizard mode on my free time. I'm gonna actually try to play some pinball just for myself. I will be putting it under the stream. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm kind of invested working on Dune right now, and I'm enjoying streaming the Dune audio stuff that we're working on. Too many people are gonna be streaming Jaws right now. It's just it's gonna be too dense. We'll get into Jaws after everybody stops streaming it. Thank you, Wolfonzo. So yeah, we're gonna show off a lot of the new sounds. There's so much new shit in here, and the whole mix is redone. Hopefully the sound is coming through really clear. Let me know, because I did tweak some settings. So let's get into it. Let's play some Dune. I'll let it drain right away so you can hear the new ball save. hopefully. If the playfield's not validated yet. Now it is. Okay, here we go. Yeah, get you the Horn of Gondor up in this bitch. You ready? Yeah, all right. So a nice, oh wow, that's an awesome spot for the ball to get stuck. Ah, it's gonna be that kind of a stream today. Okay, we're good. Did we get, is it bath time already? Oh, we got a new sub. What's up, Ninja? Oh my God, let me make sure I'm saying Ninja Techie. That's a great name. Welcome to the Cult of Pinball. The Cult of Pinball requires clean followers. In order to be a clean follower, you got to get a bath by Tub Guy. That's Tub Guy. Tub Guy's right there. And Tub Guy just cleaned your balls. And welcome to the cult. You're now a member of the Illuminati. Welcome. So yeah. TNG is up next. We're not putting Jaws in here. Don't worry. That's what I was just saying. TNG's next. It's right there. All right. So yeah, that's new. The mix has been rebalanced for a lot of stuff. Let's see. Let's show off the new resource collection sound. Oh, I am working on a new sound for the scoop eject. This is not final yet. We're in the process of finding what works and what doesn't. Right now, I'm gonna drain. Whoops. Ah, yeah. Horn of Gondor is back. What's up? All right. So now we've got the timing down for the light. The sound is getting there. It's a little too crispy for me. But I like it better than the, I don't know what you would call the previous sound effect, but if you've played Dune pre my involvement in the project, you know what I'm talking about. Well, that's the best possible plunge you could have right there. Let's fucking clip that bad boy. All right. So we got the lock. We want to bash this and increase some Dune Vuvuzela. I love that. God damn it. That's hilarious. There's going to be a warning and a light show sound to notify you that that ball is being released. I think that that's something that is going to be problematic for people that aren't aware of that the ball is going to get released. So it's just a courtesy, man. That should have a sound and a light show. All right. Get that ball locked. Get that ball locked. Let's lock all the balls. It'll be easier to build up resources with a multi-ball going. So, all right. So yeah, when you hit stand-up targets that aren't lit, just play like a dull thump. Stand-up targets are lit will either provide you water or spice depending on what color they are lit with. No. God damn it. Courtesy drop? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, nobody wants to be a new player in tournament and walk away from the game when they've got a ball going on, right? So that's for that purpose. God damn it.
I must go.
You wanted to play Dune, but an update failed. At least the location is getting shipped the new PC. Wow, really? Dude, I've had my game crash mid-update, like all sorts of stuff. What kind of flow do I need? I'm thinking medium flow right now. We're not at heavy flow right now. Cool breeze. Thank you. We need it because I'm not playing well. And I do want to show off some of these fucking new sounds. And I can't do that if I can't hit the damn shots. How is the JBL sound package compared to JJP's? I don't know what you mean by JBL. These are Kenwood, if you're talking about what actual speakers are in here. Yeah, okay, they're Kenwoods. They're 5 1/4-inch speakers up here. The woofer in the back is a 10-inch, I think. It's good. So my criticism, the JJP stuff, the way that they do their wave shaping on the top gives it kind of a horn blast effect. So you get like, the JJP stuff is like loud. I mean, if you've played Godfather, you know, or Guns N' Roses, you know that you've had to walk away from the game sometimes if it's too loud. So having said that, I think JJP's sound system as a whole is frequency-wise maybe a little bit better than the Barrels stuff, but the Barrels stuff it's really good. It's better than the Stern LEs. I would say it's on par with the Pin Sound upgrade kit if you've ever installed one of those. So if you're curious on what kind of a sound you're going to get from the game, it's that. What is cool though is that the Barrel stuff comes with the amplifier built in. So I have amplifier settings that the line is replicating, but if you want to turn the up or down, the bass or treble, or the subwoofer up and down independently, it's all in there. So you can physically turn those knobs and do it yourself. It's just like the Pin Sound Kit that gives you the amplifier that's like in the front of your system. So you have control to do kind of what you want in that regard. And then also, you know, I've worked with Eric. There's now an audio menu in the game. So this is available for everyone that has a build of the game now. You go into settings. I don't think I'm going to show anything I shouldn't. Anyway, so you can go to settings. There's now an audio menu in here. This wasn't in Labyrinth. I made this happen. Eric put it in here. He's been dealing with my bullshit. I'm so glad he did. I think it's a really useful tool for people that want to do that. So here you can change the overall volume of the game. You can change the sound effects independently from the music. You can change the voice level for the callouts. So for some reason, if you don't think that my settings are correct, which you would be wrong, they are correct. If you want the callouts to be less loud, go for it. If you want the sound effects to be less loud, go for it. If you think the music is fucking banging, which it is, Adrian did a good job, crank it. John Nelson says, I played Dune this week, the audio sliding feature to it. Nice. Oh, don't menu system. I missed it. The thing moved. The audio is freaking incredible. Thank you. So if you played it this week, you haven't seen shit yet. As excited as I was for the 620 update, which had a ton of stuff that I've done, there's about double that amount of work in it now. So yeah, we're coming down to the polish phase. I think pretty much all of the new assets that I want to have in here are in here. But dude, it sounds dope. I'm really proud of this. I think it's a really great sounding game. I think it's a really fun playing game now. And I think that there's so much more to come. I can tell you that currently the mini wizard modes are what's going on in behind the scenes. So I can't show you any of that right now, but that and callouts are coming soon. So giddy up. So yeah, so we should play more Dune, right? What's up, Dustin? Good to see you, my dude. Oh, Labyrinth has Kenwoods. I mean, that would make sense since this game has Kenwoods. All right. Let me try to get a sick multi-ball going so we can really... Oh, right, the resource collect. I need to do that. Okay. First off, let's get that in lane so we can light our... No. Okay, so that is just the regular daytime spinner sound. Now we need to get into... Oh, right. The Sandwalk combo now has sound effects associated with it. All right, let's build up some resources. Just kidding, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, combo now has sound effects associated with it. Let's build up some resources. Just kidding, I don't want to play anymore. Yeah, combo.
I do want to play more. I'm just sad that I've drained before I could actually show off, because now I have to fucking relight the spinners. John Nelson, awesome, man. Thank you for contributing to the cause. I want to know what you think of the game. When you get it, you tell me. I try to be as honest as I can. It's a weird place for me because, like I said, I'm working on this now, and I'm really worried about people being like, oh, you're just saying it's great. I'm not. Go play it. Make your own assessment. Yeah, we got a blessed ball. Let's light these fucking spinners. Yeah. That's not how you do that. So in order to light the spinners, we need to hit the end lane over here. And the spinners are very important because building the resources in the game, the water and the spice, are critical to scoring big. Also, we have new sound effects for that. We'll set up the Fedek and multi-ball. Thanks. Okay, so the easiest way to relight here, let's do the Sandwalk combo. Just kidding. So the Sandwalk combo, when you hit most shots, it will light the ramp up here, orange, which you can hit from this flipper. And when you hit that ramp, you're going to get a special audio call out for that ramp because it's a Sandwalk combo. When it comes down here and you hit the in lane, it's going to play a setup kind of musical cue. And then if you successfully hit the scoop, you get these like success drums that play. Hopefully I can I'll try to pull this off.
I must go. Yeah. Try to pull this off.
There is only do not right now. Only do not. Damn it.
Right now, your body's thirsty for
You know what?
more
Let's
than
Warhorn.
water.
It's Warhorn time. Here we go. New sound. That's right. Get you that Dune Vuvuzela. It's really great during multi-ball just because the Vuvuzela fires off left and right. It's just really engaging. I think it's a cool sound. Okay, so let's light the spinners. Or we can't because we're staging on multi-ball. That's right. Okay, so let's mash the lock to try to build a jackpot. We got limited time. That'll get a little bit of it. Not a whole lot. What do we got? 7. So that got us we went. It starts at 5. The jackpot starts at 5. I know. I put a play better in. If only I could press a button to make that happen. Anyway, so the jackpot starts at 5 mil, and then you can increase it by hitting the captive ball, which I kind of did successfully. There's a magnet that fires inside the power field in here, and that makes it. Ooh. Okay, so jackpot sounds are louder now, which is good. We got these like choir stabs. There you go. You can start to see what I'm going for with this active environment, right? Everything's in key with the music. So your successful jackpot callouts and the ball save returns all exist. Here we go. Those are the new collect sounds. Let me see if I can get a good shot on this. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Okay, so I'm building the value of the super jackpot here. That is the new resource collect sound. There's one for water, there is one for spice, and there is one for the combination of the both. Oh, that's good. That's good, baby. Give me bounce around. Yeah. Oh, damn it. No. Yeah, it's a brand new shaker system. It's called someone to help me out here. Hurricane. Forget what it is. It's new. It's their shaker. I guess I should say it's our shaker now. It's weird, man. It's not in Labyrinth. There is no shaker. Apparently, there is hopefully a code something update coming that will allow you to add a shaker to Labyrinth. I think a lot of the improvements that are coming or that exist in this game, the stuff that is obviously addable to Labyrinth is potentially on the table coming to it. But don't, that's not an official quote. That's just something that David said during my talk with him, which you can watch the podcast. It's their soccer on Arrakis. Yeah, that's the best kind. All right, so this is one of the new modes. This is Rescue. On Rescue, you need to hit a few of the stand-ups here. So as soon as you hit enough stand-ups based on difficulty, I think it's 2 is the default, then you need to hit the scoop. God, what the fuck, Dune? More like Dune me in the ass.
God, what the fuck, dude? More like Dune me in the ass.
Get it? This is a Dune joke. Something that is probably not going to be noticed, the gong sound that plays when your ball drains has been low passed a little bit because it was too crispy on the high end. What's really neat about it though is if you start the next game quick or the next ball you skip to it, the tone blends perfectly with the first note of the music. It's a neat effect. This is stuff that I'm going to notice and nobody else will, but that's okay. The attention to detail here is like seriously legit right now. All right. So let's try to do the sandwalk combo. Pretty much any shot that arrives at the upper left flipper will light it. So you can see it's there, even though that one didn't go there. That one can potentially go there depending on the diverter, which is probably why that's set up like that. But all right. Here we go. 1. Damn it. So you can hear these like chanting men, and then if you do successfully hit it, that's supposed to be we're adding that flasher sound. The flasher sound is my favorite sound in this whole mess, which is funny because it's such a little simple, subtle sound. That's the new tilt sound, by the way. But that's been in there for a little bit. But that's what it sounds like. Tilt you a ball. Oh, come on. Again, mine's beta, so some of these things might still be buggy, including the stuck on tilt. You gotta reset it. All right.
Right now, your body's thirsty for
Long tilt
more
wait.
water.
So long, it probably shouldn't be like that. No, it just shouldn't be like, how do you get a Sandstork? Ninja Techie, that's an excellent question. Let's talk about that. Okay. I did. I showed you like a Polaroid picture. All right, so the way you collect Sandsnorks, Lasguns, and Thumpers is right this way. So using the right flipper, you can cycle through which item you have selected here. And as soon as you drop a target while that is selected, it will lock in the target bank for that item. So currently I have Sandsnork selected right here. If I was able to hit these targets, it would start a long timer. You have a pretty long timer to complete the entire bank. When you complete the bank, you are awarded one of them, which you can see on the upper left here. Up there. Of course it changes. You can have 3 of each type of item right now. So you can have 3 outlane ball saves if you collect that many Sandsnorks. You could have 3 Lasguns, which makes it easier to blow up Harvesters. It does a lot of damage to them, which is really important for like Harvester 2 and 3 and there and further on. The whole Harvester battle thing is like kind of like Medieval Madness Castles, if you can think about that, right? So like you bash the worm, or you go into the Harvester to start the Harvester battle, do enough damage so that you can make the shot and then kind of like break the gate. And when you blow up the worm, then you complete that Harvester and then you move on to the next Harvester, which is a little harder, just like the castles. And Thumper is your playfield multiplier. Thumper is like where the big points are, and a lot of people don't know that the Thumper is a playfield multiplier, so get on that. So that bottom one there, that blue one, if you hit it and get all 3 of those down, it will award you a Thumper. The Thumpers are identified here on next to the actual Thumper. There's 3 inserts here that show each level of the Thumper. Every Thumper increases the playfield multiplier. So if you've collected 3 Thumpers and then you hit this bad boy, count it with me. That's a 2, 3, 4x playfield. Well, 4x playfield multiplier. So yeah. That's good stuff. You start the game with 1 Lasgun. Currently, I don't think that's changing. All right, so for example, this is the Harvester battle. Because we have a Lasgun, there's going to be 2 bright blue shots lit up over there. Those are the Lasgun shots right there. Oh, not quite enough to get up. So you can either hit the Lasgun shots to do an absolute boatload of damage to the Harvester, or wait, what was that? Was that a curse or a bless? Oh, sweet. It was a bless. Thank God. Okay, so you can either hit the blue shots, the light blue shots to do a ton of damage to it, or you can hit the red ones to do a small amount of damage, which are either knocking it into the wormhole or into the spinner here, which I wish I could hit. You also need to hit that spinner to get rid of Harkonnen troops. And the yellow one that moves back and forth is the Ornithop. God, it's really going to be that kind of a pinball day. God damn it. Oh, really? Pattinson's going to be in it? I don't know, man. I liked him in Batman. I thought the new Batman movie was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Anyway, so if I had successfully done enough damage to the Harvester, the shot changes to blinking gold here, and then you can make the ramp shot and blow the damn thing up, and you're good to go. All praise the Great Pyramid. Boink. All right, so let's do some Desert Power multi-ball. Let's light those. Boink. 2 shots of the Thumper will light the main locks. And then you just got to start feeding those locks. Currently, and I think probably permanently, you can use the ball save to give you locks, because it will make the shot. It should. Some people have been talking about on location that the scoop is shooting it straight down the middle. That's an adjustment. I did, Brian, man. We are dialed in. Here we go. Boom. Get you some spinners. Again, there are 4 spinner sounds. There are lit, unlit, and night and day variations. So just to help the sound palette a little bit, let's see if we can bonk it. Damn it. Get up there. Yeah. Build you up a jackpot. Okay, so now we got it up to 8.5. Let's lock it in. So now we're in Desert Palette multi-ball. We got 2 balls running, which is, you know, how many 2 balls, 1 Jeff. Sid said she's over there. I didn't say that. I mean, I did say that, but I didn't like, you know what I mean? Son of a. Yeah, dude. If Stern remade Batman 66 but did it off the Pattinson movie, I would be totally into that. Okay, well, we're gonna hear a lot of ball save horn. Here we go. Get you some ball save. Oh my God, it did not ball save me enough. Son of a bitch. You'd think for how much I've been playing this fucking game that I would be a little better at it right now, but apparently not. All right, dang, get you a fiddle. Okay, no way, ball sound should happen. Joe, what are you talking about? I disagree, and I'm the one who gets to decide that. Well, that, Eric. Honestly, Eric gets to decide that, but Eric has been super open to pretty much all of my feedback, which I absolutely respect. For just coming in on the project, everyone has been amazingly receptive to just stuff that I'm like, hey, let's do this. All right. Sneak it in for a skill shot. We don't get double X. You don't get 2X skill shot because I flipped in order to get it in there. So if you miss your skill shot, you do have the opportunity to make it happen. All right. Joe, the reason that it's okay that the ball save sound plays during multi-ball, on top of the fact that I like the sound, is that because all of the musical sound effects stuff are in key with the music now, it just adds to the atmosphere of the music. That's exactly what I was about to do, Sid. Good call. So the whole point is that like it doesn't matter like when all the sound effects are playing, like the entire like soundscape should feel like it's just part of the experience as opposed to being dissonant or standing out in a weird way. No call-outs in multi-ball. Well, we're going to have to get there in a second anyways, because call-outs aren't really in the game yet. I can tell you that there are hundreds and hundreds of call-out assets. For the people that are talking about like, oh, this game doesn't have call-outs. It does. They're just not in yet. And that's approval world is what's holding that up. So, but I can tell you they're ready. I know they're ready because I mastered them. All right. Oh my God! When that scene in the Pattinson Batman when he like comes jumping off the flaming thing chasing the penguin, that was so awesome. Absolute amazing. What a lot of people don't know that fucking movie was shot during COVID and like really suffered from a lot of those limitations. And like, they did an incredible job. That movie is amazing for that limitation. So I'm very curious to see what the next one's going to be like. Okay, so the yellow shot moves back and forth. That's the ornithopter. You can see there it just moved to the right. If you do enough damage to... The damage shots also do damage to the ornithopter, and I believe it does damage to the Harkonnen troops. You definitely have to hit this shot. That sign, that little symptom, or that little guy right there is the Harkonnen one. Anything interesting about the mastering process? That's a good question. Not really. So I use a plugin called... Oh, I figured out how to play better. Yeah! Fuck my ass!
I figured out how to play better. Yeah! Fuck my ass!
Sorry about that. Brian, so the recordings are really raw, and when you get dialogue from a recording studio for voiceover, that's good because you don't want that to be really colored sound for what you're working with. So because of that, there's a lot of like formants and resonant peaks for it. So like, for example, if the person has like a type of voice that has a really like boomy 200 hertz or 400 hertz or something like that, those things need to be resolved. So there's a plugin called Soothe, which is really good. It's by a company called Oak Sound that automatically basically looks for really sharp peaks in certain frequency ranges and counters them. So it's kind of like an active EQ system. So I put that through all of that, as well as some nice hardware compressors, just to give the call out package like a nice like rounded soft sound, so they don't like stand out. Because the first few call outs that came in here during the update before I got involved, like they started talking and it was just like it was dry in your face. So that stuff is balanced, and it's important because that's part of the whole, like, you're mixing all of these elements at the same time, right? So you have like a limited amount of frequency space. You got the music playing, you got all these sound effects that are playing, like everything has to fight for the same space on it. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, we've always had that. It's just hiding over there for shits and giggles for people that figure it out, which you have now done. Congratulations. It used to be next to the playfield and it was too distracting, so we like really put it over there. But it's the real deal. Look, whee! Anyways, I hope that answers your question, Brian. I'm also, yeah, if you have any audio questions that I can answer, I will for sure. What's up, Roller Coasters? Good to see you, my guy. I really hope they make it in a pin. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm guessing that is a clip of me making mad at the tilt because it made me mad. Okay. Ding. Give me that seal shot. Whee! Okay, we got lid spinners. Let's try to get into Federican now. So like another challenge that I've been dealing with that is a little different but kind of similar to working in video games is, since everything is sharing the same like frequency real estate, not only can you use stuff like ducking, like sidechain compression to give space to the sound, but also like certain sounds that just don't need certain frequency ranges, like get rid of them. So stuff that like doesn't need to be bassy and boomy, like shelve all of that off. Like, oh my God. I passed the hell out of it. Thank you for the follow, Wolfanzo. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Wait, Wolfanaz, I'm very confused, man. You're twitching and YouTubing at the same time, and you're double dipping. Pinball welcomes all pinball followers. The Great Pyramid requires clean followers, which means you gotta get a clean badge. Tub Guy's gotta scrub you. I don't care if you've already existed on YouTube. You're getting scrubbed on the Twitch side now. Your balls are clean. They're shiny. Welcome to the cult, my dude. All right. You're here fixing EMs right now? That's kind of cool, man. Fucking polish those switches. Gotta have something on the back on. Might as well put old dirty on. Fuck it. Yeah. All right. Get in. Okay. So you can hear there as it transitioned, the sound effect for the spinner transitioned, which is kind of neat. So it went from being, let's try to reverse the curse. Yeah, just curse my ball and see if I can suddenly play better. Anyway, so you could hear that the spinner was doing the daytime sound effect, and then as it like actually transitioned to nighttime, it switched, which is neat. Details. 6 billion on Godzilla last night. Don't hate me. Yeah, that's more than mine. Fuck, what is it, 4.5, 5? I think I only have 4 or 5 billion. I'll have to double check. That might be substantially more than mine. But I'm gonna play Jaws, man. Now that the 1.0 code update is up, I want to see what the final wizard mode is like. All right. And now that our ball has been sufficiently cursed, let's see if that flips it out. Yeah. That was added recently because normally the sound effect is just, it stays as 1 until the switch is done. That's a really nice touch. I don't know when Eric did that, but I like it. All right, boom. That'll do big damage. Now it's dead. We just need to hit the ramp now. You can see that the worm shot is gold. We just got ourselves another las gun there by completing the bank. That's why it made the completed las gun sound bank sound effect. Damn it. Double damn it. There we go. Boom. Get out of here. Peace out. So now I just hit the shot, even though I didn't kill any Harkonnen. Oh. Yes! Boom, boom, boom. Drums. Yeah. Play those taikos. Nope. Oh, that's so done. That's so done. Yeah. We knew that. We knew that was going to happen. It just had to happen. I can hear it clinking. I don't think the tilt's going to do the thing until it stops. Yeah, there we go. I moved it so hard I could hear the tilt bob bouncing against the brass. You can adjust all that too, though. The debounce is available. It's a setting. I'll show you. All right. Honestly, that was pretty good, except for the whole like draining thing. All right, so that's the first sand snork sound. So since you hear the sand snork breathing, you know that you are currently set up for the bank being sand snork. So let's see if we can complete that. Sand snork is amazing. Damn it. Double damn it. Never mind, let's get drums. Nope, timed out. Shit. All right, well, let's get a playfield multiplier instead, hopefully. Oh my god.
Come here.
This game's just doing me in the butt right now.
Poison me instead. Remove yourself and you die.
No! No! Come on! Come on! Baby! Ah. Yes! No! Oh, longest pain box ever! Yep. Yep, that's accurate. That right there. Very unworthy. Very stupid.
Yep, that's accurate. That right there. Very unworthy. Very stupid. Yep, that's accurate. That right there.
Oh my god. We haven't done shoutouts in forever. Let's do that. What's going on? Let's go down the list. Oh man, we got double mods here. Yeah, you're right. Left hand up, right hand down, kitty cat. Haven't done that in forever either. What's up, Joe? Thank you so much for hopping in all the time, man. I really appreciate it. Joe the Dragon is probably one of the most dedicated followers here at the Cult of Pinball. Not only is he a mod, but he's just here all the time, fucking hanging out with me, keeping me company, and I really appreciate it, Joe. Thank you, my dude. Roller coasters, you're here less, but that's because you have obligations in real life, but also such a cool dude. Swizzlefish sneaking in, being quiet. I see you here, motherfucker. What else we got? Amiga Cammy, we already said hi to you. Aquatos, what's going on? Blurg, I remember you. You have the best name in the world. Board Game Geek TV, welcome. How's it going? Cool Breeze, Dr. Doobie. Can someone give a shout out to Dr. Doobie? I don't think any of his videos play, but that's okay. Elk Grove Pinball, what's going on? Hijack, Iron Galactica, it's good to see you. We've been talking. Jay Biscuity, part of the dynamic duo. Marte, Ninja Techie, thank you for the recent follow. Scolito, Sports Card Direct, also good to see you, my guy. What's going on? And Voodoo Tarantula, Entry Farmer Charlie, how could I miss that? Our lurkers converted. It's good to see everybody. Thank you so much for hopping in. That's Doobie playing Alien Star right there. I have an Alien Star shirt, but I'm not wearing it. I got Centaur on today. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we work hard, man. I've tried to make the rewards that you can do here for the theater pretty amazing. Can we get a Benji? Can we get a Let's Go? And then can we get a Wacko Cult after that? I think we need to put someone in the van. When merch? I'm working on it. Get out of here, Pyramid. Now's not the time. Oh man, we're overlapping. That means it's time to go. And that means that girl's gonna hop in that. Yeah, she got in that van to go play pinball. That's where she went. Let's go play pinball. All right, let's see. Oh, can we sandwalk combo? Damn, almost. We could nighttime spinner though. Let's try to lock a ball for multi-ball and let's build up this jackpot. Let's see if we can actually do a decent thing in my life. Oh, come on. Yeah, all right. I can get behind that. It's flow time. You're right. Oh, shit. All right. We built it up a tiny bit. No. It's okay. That ball's coming back. We can relock it. Here's something I don't know is does the value of the... that's the collection sound now, by the way, for resources. There's one for... There's one for spice and one for water, and then one for a combo of both. Oh, shit. Hold on, Ryo. I gotta make sure I don't look like a total idiot than I normally do by getting control. What noise is the scuba jack supposed to be? I can't figure it out. I'm still working on that. And to answer your question, it's just kind of like an abstract notification sound. The scoop eject sound has two functions right now. It has a light pulse, which needs to notify you that scoop is coming out, so you can hear that the sound is synced to that. And the other purpose is that it needs to sound fucking cool, because you're going to hear it a lot. So it needs to be something that's not invasive and also synced. Currently, it is too invasive, and it is. The latest one that I have done is not in yet. That was the one from my previous update earlier today. Dude, shout out to Eric. EP, man, what a renegade, man. This guy turns builds around with new assets like that. And it's not like he's only doing sound stuff. Like, Eric's got plenty of real work to do, like, you know, put callouts and wizard modes in and shit like that, bug squashing, all that stuff. And yeah, let's take a look at that. Oh, we had such an airball that it went dancing on top of the wire form, but it didn't hit the glass.
There's one for spice and one for water, and then one for combo. There's one for spice and one for water, and then one for combo.
That's wild. So the magnet threw it into the right slingshot, and then the right slingshot sent it over here, and it bounced on top of the wire form. Very cool. Probably not ideal. I also clipped that, but thank you, Roller Coasters. Yeah, I take the time to go through the clipped stuff and post it and schedule it to get posted. So if you see something cool happen, please mash that clip button. It will not go unnoticed, I promise. Yeah, you fix airballs with code. That's how you do that. Roller Coasters, you got fucking school to do, man. Focus on that. You'll have plenty of time for pinball in your life. All right.
Your journey begins now.
Dude, that ball was flowing. That ball had way more than medium flow. It started with medium flow with a few loop shots, but then as soon as the magnet sent it, that shit went into like heavy flow big time. By the way, Spindrift is not sponsoring Arrakis today. This this planetary water romp is brought to you by Smog City's Little Bo Pills, the official beverage of the planet Arrakis. Get you a still suit and fill it with Little Bo Pills. That's how you get around the desert.
The official beverage of the planet Arrakis. Get you a still suit and fill it with Little Bo Pills. That's how you get around the desert. The official beverage of the planet Arrakis.
Yeah, right? Don't walk with a pattern? No problem. I'm going to stumble around drunk in the stand. All right, this is going to be the last game for today because I want to go play Jaws, to be honest. And I got to spend some time with the family, and I need to eat food. All these things need to happen, and they're going to. But they're going to be back with new sound assets. I can't wait to show off more of this game. I really hope that you are enjoying it. This build should be going out very soon. When it does go out, I will absolutely let everybody know. And please go find one. Go find a Dune. Once this is updated, especially once the callouts are in, play this fucking game. See what you think. Judge for yourself. Red player does need food. Wizard needs food badly. All right, we got that lit. That's excellent. What an awesome, awesome thing. All right. We're gonna build up some spice. I'm gonna actually try to get, by the way, that was that flasher sound I told you about that I really love. It's subtle, but it's really awesome. That's the collection sound. That's how the whole soundscape is supposed to come together, man. Everything just working together to make for like, I don't know, man. Doobie's here, right? Like, I just want to be stoned and be like, holy man, this is amazing. Like, that's the experience I'm going for every stoner to be playing this and just being like, whoa. So yeah, that's my target design goal. That's the collection. Based on that sound, I know it is spice. That is our, boom, successful Sandwalk combo. You know that because the drums of Gondor played after the Horn of Gondor. You know what? It's crazy watching a dev stream. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I get it. There's not a lot of like real-time feedback you can do with programming, right? Like you got to do a new build and then test it. It's just not very exciting. The cool thing about the audio stuff is that I get to put it in, see if it sounds good, and then you get the experience of like, okay, this is where it's at now. So, yes, Jaws 1.0 is out. Why are you watching me? Go play Jaws. Are you talking about Jaws, or are you talking, oh man, I waited too long. I didn't even finish that. Jay Biscuity, which game are you talking about? Uh-oh. All right, sweet. Fedaykin's locked. Let's try to get into Fedaykin and get a full, no. Okay. Whew. Stay. Sound is instant feedback, kind of. I mean, I have to give Eric sound effects, and then Eric needs to put them in the build, and they need to be triggered and you know, they need to be in the right spot, and they need to happen in the right circumstances. So that happens, and then they need to be put on the right mixing bus so that they are properly ducked and affected by or not affected by the music, etc. There's a few different mixing buses for sound effects now. The video playback has its own one. The music has its own one. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think there's 6 mixing buses currently. Anyway, so that stuff needs to go in for that, and then once it's actually in there, I can get a build of it and then check it out and see what it sounds like. All right, let's see if we can get some Fedaykin going. So, like for example, this is a good one. The initial scoop sound that I did for, there we go. Again, the transition fading into it. That's so fucking cool. I'm gonna have to tell Eric that I noticed that because that is brand new. And that is so neat. You rip the spinner at daytime, and as it's spinning, it slowly fucking transitions into the nighttime spinner sound effect. Very cool. Eric, you didn't think I'd notice that? That's cool shit, man. I know you're not here, but I'm gonna talk like you are. I lost my train of thought from that. Oh well. Oh right, scuba jacked. So the scuba jacked initially was like kind of like it was a less aggressive sound and it didn't really fit. So then I made it more aggressive, and now it was too aggressive, but then it didn't sync with the light. So using that and just knowing how many milliseconds is between that first flash and the second flash, you can set up the asset so that it does it correctly. And then now it's synced, but I'm not completely happy with the sound. I think it's good, but it's not where I want it. Of course, you don't get the cue here because we are in the middle of a prophecy mode, and the prophecy lights take priority. There we go. We got our sand snork, but we need to hit the left ramp in order to collect it. All right. This is the mode. This is one of the modes that people have seen. This is, I think, Ride. No, not Ride. Survive. Okay, we got really lucky. We hit the correct shot the first time, and we got our sand snork. Even though the sand snork light doesn't show up, it is obviously still there, which we just got. Okay, so that's the voice. Get him murdered. Very important thing to know. If you are playing Dune, you could leave to get the money or points. If you stay to collect more rewards, you do a phase 2, which has different objectives, and you get the feat. You get the perk for completing it if you do it. So this is really important. Let's see what the perk is here. Okay, so now we're trying to land the ornithopter. I know that I'm safe on the left side, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Oh, Jesus. Love that. I love that Newton cradle, like, or kinetic ball slam thing for the ball save. I don't like that as much. She did sand my snork.
Put your hand in the box.
Oh my god, let's see if I can do this shit. Here we go.
Come to pass.
This is the work for your ball save mode. You have basically one shot to do it right.
And you die.
Fuck my ass.
Good nature.
God damn it. Can you show all player scores at the cash in or keep going part? That's an excellent question. I will ask Eric that, Joe. That's a good one. So the reason Joe's asking that is because if you're ball 4 and if you're player 4, ball 3, and you need to know how many points to get in order to beat everybody, I'm guessing, and you can see that will give you enough points. So you're like, well, I don't need to continue for this, so I'm just going to collect the jackpot. I'm guessing that's why you're asking. I can't imagine that being used a lot, but I'll ask. All right. So since it's ball 3, it's giving me my pity. There you go, man. Ask, and he is summoned. Joe, you go ahead. Ask your silly questions. EP in the house. I was just saying about how amazed I am. Okay, hold on. Eric, I have to ask you. Did you add this amazing feature, or did this happen by accident through the miracle of, like, the Matrix? Please don't drain on me. In fact, it just happened there, and I love it. When the sound effect for the spinner is playing, EP, it's Eric Pritke. That's the programmer, and he's right here, and you are in the house with him. So if you have any questions about the programming, ask away. Thank you so much for the raid, Grown Up. We're talking and doing dev stuff with Dune right now. We're testing out a bunch of new sound effects. Eric just showed up, and we're going to talk some programming stuff real quick. Eric, did you do this on purpose? The spinner sound effect, when it's playing and the transition happens, it like fades between the two. It's amazing. So like it was playing the daytime spinner and it was blasting it, and then it was transitioning to nighttime, and then the spinner like transitioned into the nighttime sound effect. I don't know when you did that, but I noticed it, and it's super cool. I love it. I love it. Thank you again, Grown Up. I really appreciate the raid. Kind of tempted to drive 3 hours to play Dune. Hold on. Wait till we get this update out, because this one and the future updates that are coming are really gonna blow this game out of the water. Get that joke? Because there's no water on Arrakis.
Get that joke? Because there's no water on Arrakis.
That's wild. With how it re-triggers it, it sounds like there's a fade. It's awesome. Whatever it is right now, please keep it that way. It's great. I love it. All right, let's get Federican going so I can hear some of those assets. We had one tilt that didn't want to go away. I'll have to check the... I should start marking the stream to know when things happen that shouldn't. Okay, so now we're in Federican multi-ball. So now we can lock a ball on the right and then have a super jackpot associated with it. So let's see if we can pull that off. Give me that ball. Love that collect. Good stuff. Okay, so we know that we just got a new las gun because of the bank completion sound. And now, hopefully, we got lit spinners so we can build some resources too. That's too bad. That would have been really awesome if I really nailed that. Oh. All right, so the harvester situation is gone because I took too long, and we put enough switches that we are now in nighttime. It's telling me that we have a thumper available, so we can do 2x. Let's lock a few balls. Eric, is there? Oh, god damn it! The lit stand-ups. Oh my balls! That sucks. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. The stand-ups, when they're lit, they just provide one of the lit resource, right? If it's lit red, it gives you a spice. If it's lit blue, it gives you a water. Is that correct? You're driving 3 hours to play Dune this week? Amazing. All right, grown up, you gotta let me know what you think, man. I cannot tell you how fucking hard we have all been working on this. Eric gets up at 2 in the morning and works till 11 at night. I'm just kidding, he doesn't work that long. But Eric is busting ass giving me builds constantly when he has so many more important things to do. I extremely appreciate it. But this game is, as he put it, beeping and booping. And I think it's beeping and booping pretty goddamn good now. All right. Yes, one thing. What one thing? Or is that an answer to a different question? Yes, Joe. If he's looking on the right, point the right way. I have it set so that both YouTube and Twitch is combined in the area to the right over there. So if you are talking between platforms, if you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube, you can see the other chat going on there. It will not propagate it in the Twitch, like whatever actual Twitch module chats. You got to look at the stream for it. I might make the font a little bigger if people are having problems seeing it. I know a lot of people watch on mobile. Yeah. Oh yes, one thing. You get one of resource. Got it. Got it. All right. This will be it. This will be the last one. Like I said, I want to go play Jaws, and I gotta eat. I hope you've enjoyed the stream and a kind of an inside look at kind of the logic and thought process behind some of the sound effect stuff that we're doing. Thank you, Eric, for hopping in when you are no longer at work to hang out. I'm gonna try to remember to mark more of the, like I said, the problematic stuff that's happening that shouldn't. Because it will make it a lot easier to find it. I know I sound like a broken record, but this is beta code. I'm on the beta branch. Okay, so we've done a lot of damage. Damn. So close. No. Okay, yes, we're good. Spinners are lit. Probably should collect that before getting the harvester, because your jackpot for the harvester, I believe, is specifically bound to your spice, but then also is bound to the water based on... That's so sad. I hear you, man. I gotta go eat soon too, Roller Coasters. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. I hope your internship is going good, and yeah, dude, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing good. School, man. School things, right? All right, let's try to get... So here's the thing. If you're playing in tournaments, there's a secret skill shot. That's right. Tune in. Secret skill shot. You ready? If you can plunge from the out lane... I'm sorry, from the shooter lane here to the out lane here, it will give you a sand snork. That's right. You get a free sand snork by just barely plunging it into the out lane. Oh, that would have been so unlike me to successfully do something that I was saying that I was going to do. Bummer. Yeah. Get you wind chimes. Wind chimes, that means you getting resources. Eric says that the harvesters are improved by water for jackpots and prophecies are improved by spice. There you go. There's more than one. Oh man, I gotta find the other ones. I'm not playing well enough to find them. Does bouncing off the pop bumper into it count? Apparently not. This is Ride. Everybody's seen this one, so whatever. I don't think we need to describe that. The Horn of Gondor is a hit, Eric. Just saying. Oh. There we go. All right, so now we are trying to find a good spot to put our thumper. We are collecting a shit ton of water right now. That would have been nice. No. All right, so now we have planted the thumper. Now we have to hit the thumper. There's one. Now we have to finally ride the worm. Got to hit one more shot in the worm and we were done. Skill shot in the outlane will always save ball at any time. Outlane setting? I don't know. That's a good question. The worm rises as you bash it now. That's like something. That's cool. That was a pretty weak ass game. We'll do one more. I lied. Play more Dune. All right, come on, sandwalk combo. Ah, almost. There's that flasher sound. It's subtle. I love it. Okay, so let's actually successfully blow up a harvester here. That would be nice. Let me tell you, the Atreides are not doing well with me at the helm. We're just gonna put that out there. Whoa. Oh, nice. So we collected the dead bodies by getting a nice little bouncy ricochet shot in there. So now we've got a little extra water, I believe. And then, if I can get the goddamn ball and shoot this shot, we're gonna get a... Come on, sacrifice jackpot. God damn it, Eric. Why is there no grace period? You're just a meanie. You're a big ass meanie. Oh, that's a block. Jason says, I really like the sound updates you're making. Thank you. Sound is extremely important to me. Me too. The recent game updates, new mode, and audio update improvements push you over the edge and convince me to order. Dude, that's awesome to hear. I'm glad. Yeah, that's amazing. Dude, you're making my day. I think you'll be very happy with this game. I think you should still play a game before you buy it. If you haven't actually played the game yet, you should find one. But if you are not in the area to find a game, if you don't have a Dune near you, you know, then you gotta make a different choice. When I first got my Dune, I was not working at Barrels. I bought my Dune. I paid for this game, and the release date it had me concerned. I am a believer now, both because it's sounding different, but just now that there's more rules in it, it's just fucking fun. It's just fun to play. And this game is based on ripping spinners, and that's like one of my favorite things to do in pinball is rip spinners. And this game is all about building up spinner value on shots, collecting it, and then getting big jackpots. I don't know. To me, that's a scoring thing that I really like. I do also like, originally when I was playing this, I was like, man, there's no way to like really blow up the score on this. Well, Carl showed me wrong on that. You know, he combined his thumper, which was only 2x, I think, along with building up a bunch of water and a bunch of spice, and then timed it correctly and cashed in like a 600 million jackpot. What the fuck? Carl put 2 billion on this game like it was easy. So the scoring is like pretty dynamic. There is a definite wide range of skill here. So you can really blow this game up if you play smart. And I think that is a sign of a good pinball machine, personally. All right. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna light our spinners. We're gonna build up a few spice. You can see the spice is slowly building up on every single lane. So what, I must have gotten maybe 20 or 30 spins out of that. So there's, I'm gonna really granular. Oh no. I was gonna show all the little different red dots that showed up, but instead I'm just gonna drain because bad at pinball. My biggest score on here is like 200 or 300 million. I've not been putting my name in just because, I don't know. I've been so balls deep in doing sound design that I haven't really like focused on trying to get big ass points. I figured that's what I'll do on stream, but apparently that's not happening today. Oops. All right, this is fight. This is the longest mode. I don't know if it's gonna stay this long. I have a hard time getting through it for sure. I'm curious what perk you get for it, just because since it is fairly difficult. All right, now when you hit the left ramp, we're good. Right ramp, I mean, Oh, all right. Boom, boom, boom. Get you some successful sandwalk combo. I don't trust that shot. I'm going to go for this to build up some water. We got it anyways. I don't know why I just said I couldn't do this. What's up, Russ? How's it going, man? All right. I'm going to continue for the rewards because I want the perk. Let's see if we can get it. I actually don't know what the perk is for fight. Eric, if you're still here, what is the perk for fight? All right, so you can lock a ball for Fedaykin, but you cannot proceed in initiating Fedaykin. So, like there, that does not give you progress towards starting the 2-ball plus add a ball that you can. Yes, but you can't keep it on that page very long. Is there a way we can make it hold longer on that page to read the perks? Because there's a lot of fucking words on that screen. I'm an old man. I don't read so good no more. Okay, fight gives you Fedaykin sneak attack spots a shot in the active battle mode. All right, so that means you can use, I believe, if I'm understanding that correctly, that means you can use that shot over there to spot a shot. Oh my God, I would love to get just one perk would make my day. Oh my God, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. It's trying to force it up that fucking ramp. Not happening. Okay. Right. Prophecy modes, I don't think you can use your thumper. It's off.
Until it is lit.
Yeah. Oh, that was supposed to be it. Collect some water. Oh, Lord. Yes. Okay. No. There we go. Yeah. No. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. There's no way. There's no way. Dang it. I'm sorry, Dad. That's my dad.
So it's done.
If I was Paul Atreides, that would be my dad. That would be your dad, too, if you were Paul Atreides. Okay. That's it. Thank you again for hopping in here. As we do, we're going to go raid somebody. Thank you so much for everybody hopping in. I hope you've enjoyed watching Dune stuff and all the sound shit. I will let you know when we're going to have a new fucking build going out, external. Maybe Eric would know that. I bet Eric doesn't know that right now because there's a lot of stuff going on in the back end. In any event, thank you for the follow, UK Expat. Give it a bath. Cult of Pinball loves clean followers. In order to be a clean follower, you got to have Tub Guy give you a bath. So this guy's going to give you a bath while I go fucking raid somebody. As we do, we try to find somebody with low followership and drop them a whole bunch of lovers. Pinball lovers, that is. You can be a lover, not a fighter as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Wednesday. All praise the Great Pyramid.
So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Wednesday.